Hey guys, well, I've come down from cloud nine a bit, and I know there's a few of you out there, fellow collectors and shmup nuts. We're keen to hear the sort of story behind Eliminate Down and how I came to get it, etc., and just general first impressions. And just so I don't bore you shitless in the process, I've got a couple of books here with artwork that Eliminate Down has obviously paid homage to, the sort of 70s fantasy art right down to the font there. I love the cover. It's one of the things that really intrigued me about this when I first saw it. You know, just adds to its sort of cult appeal. And we have a Roger Dean's book here. I only picked this up recently. Some examples of artwork that's quite similar. That period of that sort of fascination with space and what's out there, and lots of airbrushing. So Eliminate Down's had been weighing on my mind quite a bit. You know, I just needed it for the collection, but you know, I'm into playing the games, of course, and I knew that it had a reputation as being an awesome shooter. Just rate it right up there, and I kept my eyes peeled for a long time, always scouring the net and auctions, etc., to see if it would come down for a, you know, below $300 US, and it didn't, and it's just seemed to be going up. So I thought I'd better make a move, and I was quite fortunate, just with being a retro game fan and stuff. I did my homework about the PAL games that would show up here in New Zealand and were quite sought after on the international market on eBay, etc. And I grabbed 2 copies of this game called Masters of Combat. It's a Sega Master System game, and it's a 1994 game, one of the last ones to come out. And noticed that there was none on eBay, and I picked one up at a flea market here for about $2, and it was complete. And another one for $10, I think, complete, off the auction site here. And of course I had that Power Strike 2 duplicate that I was going to sell, and it was all going to go towards Eliminate Down. And I listed them, and I think I got £32 for my Masters of Combat, but the auction finished about 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and it had about 17 watches. But anyway, we had a guy hit us up afterwards, saying that he would double the money if we gave it to him, etc. But we don't want to break the eBay rules. Anyway, I had my other copy, and I just made an offer of £60, and he said yes straight away, which made me think that he probably would have paid more. But to cut a long story short, I made, I think, about £150 off the 3 games in the end, including Power Strike 2. Now it's a really good start. It's 300 New Zealand dollars towards the game. And a friend of mine here in New Zealand actually bought Eliminate Down for himself. He went through a dealer, he paid about $375 US for it, because he saw in the photo on the auction that it was mint in a plastic wrapper, etc. But when he got it delivered here, it wasn't, and he kicked up a stink. I think the seller was sort of banking that he wouldn't, but he did, and the guy paid for EMS postage to return it, and he would send him this mint one. He obviously had more than one copy of Eliminate Down. Can you imagine that? Anyway, he got his, and I was contemplating buying his lesser copy of him, but he didn't. And we talked to another guy, and I'd sold a couple more games by this stage, and I had 300 US just from selling duplicates. And at the end of the day, with what I'd paid for those games, it probably only add up to about 40 to 50 New Zealand dollars at the most. So just from my true persistence of you know, snapping up cheap auctions of games that I know that would go for more on the international market, I was able to hand over that 300 US for Eliminate Down quite happily. You know, like the rest of you, feel pretty sick of cold hard cash that without selling those duplicates. So that's how I got it, and it, you know, I expected a good copy, but I was so stoked how it was basically mint. I've just got some paper just chalking it up there so it doesn't move around in its case. But yeah, the book is just pristine. I won't leaf through it, but I can tell you now that there's no other cool artwork in here really. There's sort of superimposed sprite shots and stuff, but no sort of personalised artwork like this. Just your standard fare, and it's not that big. So yeah, I never noticed the eyeballs on this thing before. When I first got it, it was pretty cool, and the spine has that too. But anyway, first impressions of the game, just totally gobsmacked. It's obviously paid homage to the artwork of this here, but it's also paid tribute to other shooters within the game. It's a fast, intense horror shooter, and you get into about the 3rd stage. I've only got up to the 5th stage so far, to the end boss of the 5th stage, and the stages are huge, but there is obviously it gets very like sort of dodge 'em up elements about the 3rd stage, very like R-type, where you have to sort of negate areas, and that's quite cool. Then it has a real fast-paced section, so it mixes it up, but it's also got its own feel, and I will discuss more about the mechanics and etc. I'll show some gameplay, but it's just so cool. I was really happy with it. Obviously I have to reassess on my top 10s etc, because this is it's not only the flavour of the month, it's just, I just know straight off the bat it's definitely very special shmup, and it deserves all its praises it gets, and at the end of the day I also think the price, considering its low print run etc. But yeah, this is, you know, you can see the similarities here, because this is a 1993 game, but this is all 70s art, and that's a real good big appeal for me, this sort of stuff. I was sort of hoping I'd come across the actual Eliminate Down picture here. I don't know who's done the art here. I've googled it and I can't find any information, so if anyone knows who has done it, that'd be awesome. But yeah guys, that's just my wee spiel how I came to get it, and it all worked out really well. I actually raised the funds through selling duplicates faster than I thought, and couldn't be happy with the end product, and thanks for your support. I know a lot of you probably think I'm nutty getting it, but I just had to have it. You know what I mean. Anyway guys, I'll you know, really enjoying it. I'll get back and show some gameplay of it amongst some other games, so take it easy, catch up soon.